So one important feature in Bubble that you're going to be using a lot, especially when it comes to designing a layout, is groups. So you can see here on the left, on the design view, on the left sidebar here, you see containers, and you have different kinds of groups. You have regular group, you have repeating groups, which you're going to use, pop-ups, floating groups, and more. So for instance, when you're designing a layout, we have, let's say, this view here. So if I want to, let's say, move this around a bit, I can easily mess up the layout just like this because I moved the screen away. So let's go ahead and bring that back. So what I want to do is actually group this. So I make sure I don't mess anything up. And by selecting everything there, and we can just right click and group elements in a group. And so you can see the element was changed to group A. You can also click this elements tree, which is good. And you can see the group A is here, and you can select by that. And underneath group A is all of the elements I created. So the hero transparency, which is this little gray, this dark screen there. The hero image itself, the actual text finder, Tennessee Dream Home, and the search box. So we can go ahead and name this group as well. So let's actually click group, and it's called group A. I just want to call it hero section. And now if I was to drag the group up instead of grabbing the transparency, let's actually grab hero section. Let's see, grab this, grab everything here. If I highlight everything, of course I can slide this with my arrow keys, but I can also grab it here. So yeah, Bubble isn't the best interface in the world, but nonetheless, I was able to finally grab the hero section. So I can move it around how I want without messing up the layout too much. So just got to make sure that you selected everything. Let's move this back place. There we go. So that's groups. That's important because we're going to be adding more groups later on. So we want to add, for instance, a repeatable group later. And what the repeating group is good for making lists and reading from the database. So what's common in marketplace apps you normally see on a homepage is a list of products or a list of home listings, some feature listings for whatever reason that they want to be prominent. So we want to show the four most recent homes across this homepage here. But before we do that, we need to actually create a database so we can actually create the home listings, the actual home items, and upload them to the database. So we're going to just go ahead and show you how to use a database tool so we can later on go ahead and build this repeating group just to show you how that works. So in the next video, we're going to jump into database and develop our home schema, our home database table. Stick around.